Hey everyone, welcome and back to another Total Drama World Tour Simulator. This time right now, and as we are definitely back right here and again. And yes, again, we were in Africa. That I could say at this point is that to be in the Savari and very hot place out there, which nobody would not want to die over there. Well, it remains to be hot. So who won was to be Duncan in the end. That he was the one and who did not get beat up by Zeke. Which he was pretty lucky so far that didn't get beat up by Zeke. And used the tranquilizer balls to make him fall asleep. Like an easy takedown on the ground. Nice. So we played some of the challenges that was soccer, and most of them were were trying to kick it to be at one person without braining the pretty much the plum berries or the SAFU plums back at the end. And once again, it was pretty good to play. And the challenge, have to say, was pretty much so. And once again, like always, it is time we just get right to the main of the focus and see who wins this next challenge. And for those who might be lucky or won't be so much lucky this time, and find out once again, here and right now, most likely right now on Total Drama World Tour Simulator. And we are down to the final 9 contestants left. That is known to be the final 9. And say, who is going to reach the next of the final 7? And yes, 2 people will be eliminated at this point of right now, of this episode. So find out here and right now on Total Drama World Tour Simulator. Anyway, let's begin. Anyway, so, meanwhile with the show, and meanwhile in first class, with Duncan and Courtney. Are you okay, Courtney? You know, when the ball hit you. Well, again, I hope that won't happen to you ever again. When Trent kicked the ball at you. You're welcome at any time, Courtney. You're welcome. Meanwhile, with Sadie and Katie, we're in the Chris McClane movie theater set. And of course, that they were thinking about trying to win the money, and they decided was to get some makeup. Which I think that's what their plan was, to get some money if they probably would have won. But so far, let's find out and see for the rest. Meanwhile, with Josh and Trent and Sally and Alejandro, and then of course, Goth Listening Girl, we're in the back of the plane. And so far as for what they were doing, exactly that Josh, oh man, does Josh really love to still continue to have a lot of good, interesting ways to still be in the show. And as in for Trent, he was pretty much being aware of exactly of not being eliminated so far to keep his guard not being down. And so far as in for Josh, he was considering to have Trent as a target, which, Trent might not have a good lucky day until Josh might have the only way to go out against him. And of course, that Sally, on the other hand, backed up Trent's claim and defeat pretty much Josh at that point right there. Was damn, Sally just got Josh right there. And as for Alejandro, Alejandro was doing the same to back Josh as well. Which, of course, it was 3-on-2, or pretty much neither at this point, so, damn, that is going to be interesting. And as for that, looks like they were both talking while they were in pretty much in the pretty much in the back of the plane. Anyway, meanwhile with me and Chef. Alright, Chris, so you want to call them up? Yes, I will call them on my phone for a second so I can get a bit of into from my producers on the phone while you get to tell our final 9 people to tell them that we will be heading to another place while it's going to be a challenge. Not singing as for now. If we have to only in the next episode. Alright then. If you say so, Chris, and you got it. and we'll tell them, and we'll have somebody drive the plane once we'll land it down. Okay, bro. Let's see. Let's be sure that hope the plane does not run out of gas. I guess. Yep. Same here. And would not be happy with our plane going out of gas. Anyways, and for me, I head to my headquarters and call up the producers. This is Chris McLean speaking, producers. Is that I'm ready to listen and hear this news about a season 4 going on. Yes, season 4. And for how that's going to work out is that there's going to be something with like cloning your island with something more deadly and toxic that will be would be going on, and we will be waiting if you feel like having the new season to happen, as Chef did said after the season's done and near the finish line. Yeah. And yeah, Chef told me about that last part already. And again, in order for me to agree to this new season that would be a season 4, is that me and Chef will be the ones to make it happen if we both can agree to the new season. And with the same rules like Wise to win again back in Camp Wild Aqua. The same rules as usual. And tell you what, is that the fact whoever wins season 3 and gets to become the winner in the both endings, then yes, we will have a meeting and a talk about the changes in season 4. And the same ways as to be as such time in a row will stay as it is though. And then with the deadly part, we will see. We'll see. That's fair review and Chef, and we don't blame you though, and we'll be glad that we will be getting to be having having a meeting once it's ready and set to go on the green light, and which is on now. Let's just say it's on the red light for now, and it can be changed to a yellow light, and when it will be picked and moved. To be honest, thanks for calling us and getting to reach out with us about the new season, Chris. You're welcome, and we will let you know of the meeting will turn out. And I must get going with the show, and can't wait too long on the phone call. All right then. See you later, Chris McLean. You too, man. Bye, producers. And I hang up on the phone and lowers the plane down from Chef. Meanwhile, with Chef Hatchet. Hey guys and girls, it's time to meet me and Chris outside. Plus, it's time to move, and he will be explaining about what the next challenge is. Everybody gets off the plane and finds pretty much with me and Chef, as the challenge will be explained already. Okay, so we are left with the final 9 contestants/people to go on the show. And this challenge is going to be a very good one. And welcome to Ohio, is known for its rich and biggest country in the world near other places of the world. But no worries, we are only here for the fun side of Ohio, not the other way around. And also, this will be something where you're going to be doing is a racing challenge. And then the next challenge will be a laser tag challenge. And we will be doing is 2 challenges, and it will be over as in for that is that one person, or should I say 2 people exactly, will be eliminated, or should I say for whatsoever, will be out after 2 challenges are done. So let's get right to the next challenge that I'll say 2 people, on the other hand, will be instantly eliminated. There we go. 2 people. Alright, here we go. Time to fix that. Hold on a minute. Alright, here we go. Now I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, there we go. 2 people will be out.